What is up, guys? It's Fat Leo, and today I'm going to bring you my draft recap of the PBA. My team that I drafted for the fourth season of the PBA. First pick I had was Lando, and I franchised Lando from last season. I also have Lando in the PCL, so I've got experience with him. I know how to use Lando. I'm really good with Lando, and yeah, I mean, good pick, good mod, worthy first pick. Now, the reason I franchised Lando, and I normally don't like franchising, the reason I franchised Lando was because I wanted to get Lando, Infernape, and Thunderous on one team, along with Mega Blastoise. So, the reason that doesn't work is I don't have enough points. I made the plan for this team, I planned out everything, I made my list of 11 mons that I was going to draft, and then I went into the draft, and as soon as I drafted Infernape, I realized that I didn't have enough points to franchise. Or I didn't have enough points to get Mega Blastoise if I wanted Infernape, Thunderous, and Blackbeard, as long as I was franchising Blackbeard. So my entire plan went out the window, and I now have to get a tier for whatever the lowest tier Mega is, and that's either Bandit, Camerupt, or Sharpedo. And I know another guy wanted Sharpedo, so I wasn't going to take that. And I had Mega Camerupt last season, so as much as I like it, and I will get it again, I want to do something else, so I'm gonna get Mega Bandit. Mega Bandit was my only option. So after I got Thunderous and Infernape, had to get Mega Bandit. So basically the plan went out the window. So anyway, next pick. The reason I wanted Infernape was because I wanted a Fire type, a nice good Fire type. Even though Infernape's attack is only 104, so it's not that great, but it's good for mixed usage, and it's got setup moves on both sides, the Swords Dance and Nasty Plot, which I love. Pretty much he's just a fast fire type. That's what I wanted, because I haven't had a good fire type in League that much. Charizard wise, like the only one that I've ever had, I think, to my memory. Yeah, because I've had stuff like Pyroar and Emboar, which are good, but not, they're not amazing. And Blaziken, which is again good, but Blaziken's probably Blaziken's alright. Blaziken's not that good. Emboar's really good, but he's a tier 3 worthy mon. I never had like a elite fire type, so I was like, alright, let's go in for an 8. Firefighting, he's going to rip things apart. And anyway, Lando I just got because I got Lando. It's Lando. I don't really need to explain it. Thunderous. I got Thunderous because I'm really good with Thunderous, and I had Thunderous in Season 1 of the PBA, and he did great for me. I had him in UGBC, but I didn't use him at all. I only used him for one battle, which was hilarious. And then I had him in, Season 2 of the PBA, which was amazing. I had Mega Glalie and Thunderous, who just destroyed teams, and then I had pretty much the rest of my team with support, with like Healing Wish and stuff, and I just set up sweeps for Glalie and Thunderous, and it was ridiculously good. I ended up losing that one in the playoffs to Justin. Yeah, it was crap, but the team was really, the team was pretty crappy, but the combo of Glalie and Thunderous was ridiculously good, and I believe Choice Bandit's Staraptor hits it just as hard as Adam and Glalie with Return, so about as hard. So I've got Staraptor here and Thunderous, because these two together will break everything. In addition to Blackbeard and Ace. Ace, named after Infernape, which makes sense. Yatch, named after Thunderous, like all my Thunderouses. Or is it Thunderous Eye? Don't know. Thunderous, maybe. Don't know. Anyway, Jon Snow, the Staraptor. Basically, I got this thing because it destroys everything. Like, the only thing that walls it is Avalugg. Like, the only thing that walls Adamant Band is Avalugg and Staraptor. Like, Slowbro doesn't wall it, Miltank doesn't wall it, Cofagrigus doesn't wall it, Reuniclus, Mega Sableye don't wall it. Oh my god, Alomomola. Man, does Alomomola wall this thing? That's actually something I've never even considered. I doubt it, because Alomomola isn't as fat as Avalugg. Staraptor, Choice Band, Alomomola. Oh god, no. I don't think so. No, it does not. It definitely doesn't wall this. So, yeah, there are very few mods that can switch it on this guy, really. Yeah, that's why I got it. Really great mod. Breaks everything. So, next we've got Fat Leonardo the Blastoise, and this thing is... I only got it to spin. Like, that's all I really care. I can go over its defensive potential and how it can roar and stuff, but, like, I don't really care. It's not really what it's for. I mean, maybe you can use like a rain dish or something. Or he's got haze, which is amazing actually for like slow setup sweepers, like calm mind setup sweepers. Roar is great. I mean, he's got counter and mirror cut both, so rapid spin. He's just there to spin. Honestly, he's just there to spin. I don't really care about anything else. That's why I got this guy. Then we got Melisandre, the Ninetales, which I got because Kyle Quad Force, Snipe my Gardevoir. And Kyle Quad 4, I just want you to know, if you are watching this, that you are never going to be as good as me with Gardevoir. You're going to try to use it. You're going to try to get 15 kills with it like I did last season. You're going to fail miserably. Just like you failed miserably to have Miltank wall everything when you picked it like 5th. By the way, he picked Gardevoir like in the 4th round. Or 5th round or something insane. Yeah, I think it was 5th round. Yeah, he picked Gardevoir like 5th round. Insane. So, what this guy keeps doing is drafting mons that I used to rip up leagues and use them for himself. And he picks them super early to make sure that I have no chance of getting them. And doesn't do as well as me with them. So, I think you're going to see a trend. Expect Gardevoir's productivity this season to go down a little bit. Because nobody uses it like me. My Lady Mary Reed. Nobody uses Mary Reed like I can. So anyway, yeah, Melisandre. I just picked Melisandre because I needed a tier 3 to replace Gardevoir, and I didn't really know what to bring. Unfortunately, this doesn't get Trick Room, but yeah, I didn't really know what else to get, so I was like, this thing's cool. Let's get it. The sun will support it for a day. Cool. Done. Next, we've got a Pangoro from tier 4 as my next pick, and I spent forever deciding whether I wanted to go for Mr. Mime or Musharna in this pick. And then I was also looking at the tier 4 mons because I needed a tier 4, and I was just like, man, there's nothing I want. I spent so long looking at it, and there was nothing I wanted until all of a sudden I saw this guy, this girl actually, Pangoro, and this thing just breaks everything. There's like no stopping it. There are not that many things that can switch in on it safely, and you know, at least like knockoff is going to do serious damage to it. So, or yeah, knockoff is going to be a good hit on anybody, and they lose their item. So nobody switches in completely for free against this guy. Maybe some mons can wall it, but you know, knockoff does a lot of damage, and the coverage is ridiculous. With Iron Fist, all these punches, Dragon, Thunder, Grass Knot, or Gunk Shot, Hammer Arm, you know, Ice Punch, Iron Head, Knockoff, Low Kick, Outrage, Parting Shot, Poison Jab, Power Punch, Rock Slide, Shadow Claw, Stone Edge, Storm Throw, Superpowers, Sword Stance, apparently. I didn't even know that. X Scissor, Thunder Punch, Zen Headbutt, Aerial Ace. Oh my god. Bulldoze? Does he get Earthquake? He does. So this mon's coverage is ridiculous, and it's just going to break walls, completely annihilate them. Next pick, again, I was deciding between Musharna and Mr. Mime, so I decided Musharna would probably go, maybe. So, because I've seen Musharna drafted. Like every other league I go into, people draft Musharna, and I've never seen Mr. Mime drafted. So, I've got Musharna here, and I only drafted this thing because I needed a reliable cleric. Because this thing gets Heal Bell. Does it get Wish? I don't think so. Nobody gets Healing Wish. So I needed a reliable cleric so that this hyper offense team of mine, in case something gets paralyzed, I can, still use it. So I can have somebody that can switch in on something and not die, switch in for free and heal up and be able to heal up my team. So that's why I got this. I needed a cleric, a reliable one at that. Next we've got Mr. Mime, who's my psychic fairy type. And this mon right here it's like my Gardevoir replacement pretty much. The typing is the exact same. The stats aren't as good. The move pool isn't as good either, but it's got 3 great abilities. Filter's alright. Soundproof is not very useful. Technician is great. So this essentially just gives me a coverage move of any any coverage move I want, because I can just put on a hidden power and it would automatically jump to 90 base power. And then you got Dazzling Gleam, Energy Ball, Fake Out Focus Blast, Grass Knot, Healing Wish, Ice Punch, Nasty Plot. Oh, Nasty Plot. Seismic Toss, Shadow Ball, Single Beam, Taunt. I didn't even know that taunt. Thunderbolt, Thunderwave, Tricks, and Headbutt. So a bunch of really cool moves on this thing. Honestly, it's pretty much just my Sableye counter because I don't want to lose to Sableye. So that's the only reason I always draft fairies, so that I don't lose to Sableye. Oh man, I'm sleepy. It's 2:42 a.m. Yeah, pretty much. That's why I don't want to lose to Sableye. So there's that. And then you've got Sapporo, the Pinetail. Oh yeah, I forgot. The Brienne of Tarth, the tell me if you get the reference. And we've got Machiavelli, the Risharna. It's going to be male. Brienne is going to be female. Gorilla, the Mr. Mime. Why did I name it Gorilla? I don't know. I thought it was funny. So, Sapporo. Why did I draft Sapporo? There you go, right here. Shell Smash and Baton Pass. Next, my, again, only Mega I could get was Brawn, the Mega Bandit. So that's what I got. And this thing's really good, I think. I mean, every Mega is really good, I think. Especially in League format when you can get them to do whatever you want. Because I've used Camerupt well, and Glalie well, and Mega Blastoise well. And people have asked me what the hell I was doing whenever I've drafted each of those. Nobody's questioning this pick, but yeah, anyway. Pretty much, that's the rundown of the team. And as you can see, between these two, it's pretty much hyper offense. The only wall on my team, the only straight wall is Sharna. And then I guess Blastoise if I want to play it that way. But honestly, I'll probably play an offensive spinner with Blastoise, even though its stats suck, because I don't like using walls with no recovery. So I don't consider Blastoise a wall in my team. So I've got one wall and the rest are offensive mons. Pretty much hyper offense with this team. And that being said, I've never played hyper offense in League format yet. There have been times when I've brought like one wall to a game or whatever, but I've never gone straight hyper offense. And now people will know that I'm going straight hyper offense because I only have one or potentially 2 walls. I've got a maximum of 2 walls that I can bring to every week, and for that reason, people will assume I will run hyper offense, and usually I will. So that's like the main difference between hyper offense in League format and hyper offense on the ladder, because I do have experience laddering with a hyper offense team. I had this really weird team, hyper offense with no hazards, and yeah, it's really weird, but I had no walls and no hazards, and I got to, oh man, I got to yawning. And I got to 1650 on the ladder, which isn't amazing, but like it's alright. It's solid. And yeah. So I do have experience with hyper offense game style. I just not in League format, and I think it'll be a lot different in League format, especially when everybody knows that I'm going hyper offense week in and week out. So wish me luck, and this is going to be a hell of an interesting season, guys. So thanks for watching. Fat Leo. Wait. Before I go, I just want to say that Week 1, I made the schedule just now, a few minutes ago, or probably like right before I made the video. Not probably, definitely, I know for a fact because I did it. Week 1, my opponent is Magmar 7-11, the same guy that beat me in the playoffs of last season. So, yeah, it's time to get my revenge because I'm just, I was frustrated when I lost that game because of the DC, because I didn't because I ran out of time like an idiot, which cost me the only chance to win the game. So right now, I'm telling you, Mike, none of that is going to happen. So guys, go to 7-Eleven's channel, Magmar711. I'm not linking him in the description because I'm just rambling at this point, or maybe I will. But go to his channel, subscribe to him, like all his videos, favorite all his videos, and then in the comments section of all his videos, tell him that he's going to lose to me week 1 of PBA season 4. Magmar711, that's his name. Go, tell him that, please. Fat Leo, out. No, wait. Forgot to say, this is going up on like the 21st, but battles begin in 2 weeks. So on the week of the 1st, August 1st, that's when battles begin. So that's when you can expect to see my week 1 battle here. And because I uploaded my battle for this week early last week for my PCL, it won't be here. So all you're getting this week is a UGBC match, as long as me and Pejper from. Oh, by the way, go sub Pejper too. I'll just link both of them in the description. Go sub Pejper, awesome guy. I'm battling him in this week in the UGBC if we find time. And yeah, pretty much that, guys. Fat Leo out.